This little jewel came to us, I believe, back in 2018. It was a nice car. I call it a jewel because it really was an exceptionally good, clean car, but it had been partially disassembled. Now, the DNA on it is it's a 70 GTX. It's 446 barrel, 4-speed. Does have the original engine, original transmission, original rear end in it, and it was also wearing its original FJ5, which is your Limelight. Sublime and Dodge, Plymouth calls it Limelight. They made 350 of these, very clean, so clean that when it got back from the metal dipper, it literally needed some small patches in the bottoms of the quarter, a little bit around the back window area, center section of the trunk floor. This was that clean of a vehicle. And that usually only equates to one thing, moving through the shop a whole lot quicker. Once it got finished in the metal shop, which again didn't take very long, Will kind of takes over from there. So his job is to get it dispatched out to the mud room so we can start smoothing this car out.
So we got it out to Michael. He's our #1 guy. He's been here 4 or 5 years now, one of the first guys I hired. He does a great job and he got right on it. So what's unique about these 70B bodies is it starts with the fender. At the front of the car, they all have a contour, and then you go to the door, and right around where the door handle's in, they kind of sink in a little bit. And then you go to the quarter, and you have where they stamp those little scalloped areas on the quarters, and then it puts impressions all the way around them. So Michael's got to do his body work around that to make it match the door, which matches the fender. And then they have a little insert that goes inside that has to be fit too. So there's a lot of unique waves on these cars that most people probably don't notice unless you're actually doing the work. So we were on a fast track with this car, getting it blocked, ready to get it disassembled, start doing some of the jam work. However, that's when COVID hit.
It affected everybody. I'm not crying or whining, but I'm merely informing. It set a lot of people back in production. It really, really hurt us.
Our parts vendors, our paint supply, it affected every department here at the shop.
I mean, so many moving pieces there that take a normal production of 12 to 15 cars a year and cuts it down to 0. And because of that, it set us back 2 to 3 years behind where we were on track to be.
After the world opened back up, we were able to get back on track and get the car painted. We painted it in single stage. It's FJ5 Limelight. It's a beautiful color. And with a single stage, we do 4 coats. And it takes longer with single stage than it does base clear, because with a base coat, 10, 15, 20 minutes, you can put another coat on. With the single stage, I'll give it up to an hour, depends on the temperature, because if you put too many coats on back to back to back, it'll solvent pop. So I like to go in there, get my first coat on, 45 minutes or so, go back in, double check, make sure, because the way your first coat comes out is the way your last coat's going to look. So I like to just do a good once over on that first coat before I go to the second, third, and then the fourth. So after I finish my last coat, I put my gun away. At that point, I'll come out, I'll let the booth run for about 8 hours, so that way we don't get anything solvent popping. After that's done, we'll pull the car out, let it sit for about a month before we do our cut and buff on it. So with the paint work done, the cut and buff done, the undercoating done, that brings us up to today. So today we have our 1970 GTX in the booth, FJ5, Sublime Green, and they're ready to put the drivetrain in it, but they can't do that until I do the blackout on the taillight panel and the blackout on the rockers. '70 GTXs, they all get the blackout on the taillight panel and the rockers. Sometimes I just forget and I don't remember which ones get what. So when the car's been done, and then Mark's like, hey, you haven't done the blackout yet? I'm like, oh, hey. So I'm kind of in a rush to get that done so he can get his part done. All right, we're ready. So a lot of these Mopars get blacked out in one way or another, body panel, rockers. On a '70 GTX, it's a little different because it's not just the whole taillight panel. It's unique, and it's the whole center section, and you have to follow right where the moldings go and just get that part flat black. On the rockers, it's pretty cut and dry at how it goes. We have the books that tell us how to do it, but it's right where the molding goes, so when you look below the molding, you just see the black. I think with the '70 GTX blackout on the back, it has a really, really nice look to it, especially once the molding goes on with the contrast of the color of the car. And this one came out very, very nice.
So I'm very busy working on an 8 3/4 rear end for a good client of ours when Will comes bursting in, screaming, stop, stop. And I'm like, what, Will?
I need you to stop what you're doing right now and get that drivetrain in the green GTX right now, please.
What green GTX?
It's the one that's been sitting over there for a few weeks.
Well, I'm kind of busy here, Will.
No, I get that. No problem. But I'm telling you, you can stop working on this right now and go do that, because I thought you had the drivetrain already in there, and I told the customer you did, and then they wanted pictures, and I have no drivetrain in there. So I need it done now so I can get them pictures.
It turns out he wants me to help him cover up a lie. You told him the drivetrain was already in there 3
Doug,
weeks ago?
Doug, the car's been ready for a month and the drivetrain's been ready for 2 years. Why would it not be in there?
Why didn't you check it? I think that makes you a liar.
Folks, I am not a liar. There's a difference in making a mistake and telling a lie.
You're gonna help me because I don't have anybody else to help me.
I'm not helping, I'm the painter. So drivetrain installed, please.
You're not gonna help me?
No.
And you want that installed?
Yes.
Well, I'm telling Mark.
You lied to a customer?
No. Just misinformed a customer.
Or why would you tell them something that hadn't happened yet?
I thought it did. It's been done
So
for
it's a
like
mistake.
a month. Yeah.
All right, so what's the problem?
I need that drivetrain in so I can get pictures sent off.
So what's the problem?
Problem is I don't have any help today, and I'm busy on another drivetrain.
Made the centerfold of another car magazine.
You did?
That was years ago. We don't even have those same guys
It doesn't
here.
matter. Yeah, it's funny. What's the problem with
It's hilarious.
So what's your solution?
I need some help. You want to help me?
No. I've got stuff to do. Did you see I'm on the front page of the Register
You're
Guard?
looking at,
I noticed that.
what year is that?
Yeah.
Register.
It doesn't matter
That's
what year.
2009.
Maybe I ought to just sit down and read the paper.
How about Kubri's over here that made the mistake can help you? Have you thought about that? Did you already ask him?
Well, yeah. He says, I'm just a painter.
Let me ask you this. Why don't you want to help him install a drivetrain?
Well, mainly the reasons I just said. It's grease and dirt and it doesn't mix with paint.
Okay.
Just a painter.
So you're not going to help him?
No, I'm not gonna help. This is his job.
Well, I guess it's not getting installed, is it?
Yeah, it'll get installed. Hang on one second. I just need to make a call real quick here. Tiny, would you do me a favor and get Will's time card and call in the hours up through right now? Was it 3:43?
Yeah.
3:43 p.m. on Monday to our accountant and get his final check ready.
I'm not quitting.
I'll call you back. Well, if I tell you to do something and you don't do it, that's the same result as quitting, right?
Well, no.
No, yeah,
No,
it is.
No,
Yeah,
not
if
at all.
I say go out there and pull your middle of the shop, you have two choices. You can pull your show everybody, or you can quit. So what would you rather do? Would you like to go out there and reveal some of your or would you like to install a drivetrain in a 1970 Plymouth GTX so that you can cover up your lie?
It looks like we have a drivetrain to install.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Remember how to do it?
Doug? I swear.
This article says I'm full of hubris.
Thank you, Mark. Ha ha.
You know what hubris is, Will? It's one of the first steps towards success. Fortunately, Mark Warman, owner of Welby's Car Care, has a pretty healthy regard for himself.
Hi, Dylan. Your dad's getting ready to pull his.
After very careful consideration, I decided to volunteer to help Doug install the drivetrain in the 1970 GTX.
1, 2, 3.
There you go, Doug, just like that.
Just like that.
Too bad you can't do this job by
Whoa.
yourself.
Well, you know I can.
I do not know that. You ran into Mark's office like a little
Well, listen to this. Apparently, since my boss made Will an offer he can't refuse, he seems to be in a bad mood. I think it's great that he's helping me install the drivetrain, but in the end, I don't know if it's worth it. You need some help, Will?
No, Doug, I don't.
Okay, lower the car down then.
I'm not doing this with you today.
Whoa, whoa.
Good one, Doug.
Lower the car.
Yes, lower the car.
Lowering the car. All clear?
Yep, we're clear. First of all, folks, I am not helping because I want to. After weighing out Mark's options, I figured it was in my best interest to. However, I would just like to point out I'm not happy about it.
Seem a little gruff today.
I've spent
My
the
friend?
whole day with you.
It was just a morning, Will. That's all it was. Just a real quick, simple little morning. Just go move a car, haul a car. Will is such a drama queen. It hasn't been the whole day. It's just been like the morning. We had to get the car, put it up on the lift, go get the drivetrain, get it into position, and it all would have been so much easier if Will had just helped in the first place. Need a hand?
Yep.
How about a pair of pliers?
Nope.
I'll bring a big pair of pliers, Will.
Nope. Maybe just lower. Or
Lower the car?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. Maybe just
Lower the car.
hold on.
Say when. Lower the car?
Nope.
Raise the car?
Nope.
Big pair of pliers?
Nope. It's on. Nope. It's not. Nope. It is.
Could you hand me a wrench so I can tighten my side down? Yes, thank you.
Why can't we all just get along? I believe it was Helen Keller who said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. She was deaf, dumb, and blind. My guys are just dumb.
You're impossible to work with.
It's not true. My kids think I'm great to work with.
What are you waiting for? You want to get this in today?
Why don't you get the shocks going?
Well, we have to raise the car. Are you ready?
Raise the car.
Raise the car.
Raising the car.
Raise the car. Raising the car.
All right, back end's done. Let's get the engine in.
Okay.
Stand around.
Let's get her down.
All right, here we go, Doug.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
What?
What are you doing?
We're putting the engine in.
I get to drive the forklift
Why?
because you can see better than I can.
I've talked about this before, that when Dougie and I were growing up, he had a house, his dad had a house up on South 3rd Street, just over the hill from where I'm building my house now. But it had a real tall pitched roof, and so we made an attic out of it. We took the rafters, we put particle board down on the floors, made an attic out of it. So we would borrow the 8mm projector and set up in the attic, and we'd watch movies. Or we'd get the movie Springfield Library. Two of our favorite old movies was Abbott and Costello. Love it. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. It's funny. We loved it. Laurel and Hardy. Greatest straight man and crack-up guy on the planet today, right? And I just want you to know, I noticed as I was watching back through this, it isn't anything disparaging. You're looking at a modern-day Laurel and Hardy. You got the tall, thin guy, and you got the short, fat guy. And they're not the brightest bulbs on the string. It's not bad. I mean, they made a fortune.
You just guide. Ready?
Yeah, straight.
Straight. How's that for straight?
Great.
Is that straight enough for you? How we looking, Will?
Why don't you go up a little bit?
Up?
Yep, up.
Okay, Will, it's all you.
Come back a little bit.
Forward?
Forward.
Okay.
Right there. Go up a little bit.
How am I doing?
Fine.
Fine?
Side shift it to the right just a little.
Am I right?
You're right, Doug.
How's that?
Go up a little bit.
Up a little bit?
Side shift it this way to your left, just a hair.
Okay.
Okay, should we lower the car down now?
Sure. See anything rubbing yet? Scraping?
We're good over here.
Let me check my steering box. Ooh, pretty close. I got a side shift to the right.
Okay. There you go.
Does that look better, Will?
Yeah.
Sure glad we were relying on your eyes.
You honestly have no idea what it's like working with Doug. It's exhausting. Up is down, left is right, right is left. And it just ends up with me hitting my head. We're not lined up over here.
Do we have a pogo?
What's that gonna do?
Lift up the remember?
Oh, I know.
Oh, this is not gonna work.
No.
No? Ready?
Yeah.
Is that helping?
It's not moving. No. No.
How we looking?
Can we lower the car now?
Yeah. Nope.
Well, the front one's good. We just need the back to go up a little bit.
Now, does that line yours up?
No, we're off it just a little too much.
Right there?
Well, no, because you're not raising the back of the engine up.
I can't.
I am never helping you again.
Will, my good friend,
What?
could you throw me some cross-member bolts? They're not in your pouch?
No, I try to keep things organized, unlike you. And we're off the lift too, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, Will.
Got grease all over my hands.
Welcome to the club.
No, I don't want to be part of your club, Doug.
Why not, Will?
Because he's a club of one. He's a one-man wolf pack.
I do not know why Will is being so difficult to work with. Personally, I'm enjoying every minute of this. Could you get me a 9/16 socket?
Oh, yeah. That's not one there?
That's a half.
Okay. Doug scattered everywhere.
How's it going, Doug?
We're doing pretty good. We're getting along.
Nope. No.
We should have this in today, right, Will?
We're done.
We're done.
God, you're like Pigpen.
That is not true.
Don't you ever just put stuff back?
Yeah, I put it on the cart.
Good Lord. Can you imagine what his house is like?
The house is spotless.
It is?
It is.
We can go there right now?
Yeah.
Well, you paused. That means you lied.
Well, my wife's been there. She may have left her cereal bowl out. Did you by any chance get a wrench for me? Yeah. 9/16 wrench?
Should have asked for that all at the same time, Doug.
I wasn't thinking about it then. Wasn't ready for it.
How do you...
I'm gonna keep you in charge of the tools, Will.
Nope, I'm just gonna stay in my area.
Yeah, well, when are you gonna start practicing that?
Effective immediately.
Seems like you spend more time in my area.
Well, maybe if you would get the drivetrains installed, I wouldn't have to, Doug.
Well, I could probably get them installed a lot better if you didn't come in there and bother me all the time.
So as the great peacekeeper, let me break this down for you the way I sees it. All right. Will has alleged that Dougie has had possession of a car that needed a drivetrain for 6 weeks. And that it only takes a few hours to put a drivetrain in, and so erroneously, he admits, he told the customer when asked, oh, heck yeah, your drivetrain's in, because it would be. But that's an assumption. Dougie did not have the car for 6 weeks. Oh, it was sitting over here for 6 weeks, no doubt about that, right? But there's a reason the drivetrain didn't go in. You remember the beginning of this episode where Will's blacking out the rear body panel and the rockers? And he says, Mark made it mandatory that this is done before a car gets over to the assembly shop. Well, it wasn't done, was it? It wasn't done if you just watched it. Unless it's Back to the Future, it wasn't done. So in the end, I'm gonna have to, if I can use this word, adjudicate in favor of Doug, because technically, that car was not ready for a drivetrain installation. So there you have it. Judge Chamberlain Hollis.
Since we have the lower control arm down just about right, I want to drive the torsion bar in.
Definitely. Pound away, Doug.
Ready?
Yeah.
How's that? Pretty good?
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. See how much better we get along when Will is in a good mood? You've already released the shock?
Yeah, that happened earlier. There you go.
Just like that. Perfect. So then we roll this up until we can get the upper control arm, and then we keep lifting the lower control arm. Watch your hand, Will.
I'm fine, Doug.
Watch your head.
It'd be better if it was just one person, huh?
You want me to leave? Can you get that started? No?
Nope, you put a brake line there, Doug.
Let me. We need to turn the wheel a little bit.
Or just lift up a little bit on the upper control arm.
Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No, Doug, it wasn't. All right, that side's good.
Okay, we'll lower it down and do the other side.
Yep. Yep, do the same thing again. 2 people, 1 little area. Mark.
Mark.
I need help put the motor in, Mark.
Okay, so that last comment about Will being easy to work with, I'm taking that one back.
It's not fair.
Well, it's been a pretty good day today, I think.
It's been horrible. All right, Doug.
Okay, well, we did it.
Did you actually need help?
No,
Did you see my hands today?
they're all greasy.
Yeah. All right, let's get the tires and wheels. Let's get it rolled out.
Tires and wheels? You didn't tell me to get tires and wheels rounded up. I got all this stuff done. What have you been doing all day long?
I've been with you
I've been
the
working.
whole day. Okay, so the tires and wheels aren't ready?
I have to go look for them.
Okay, well, I'm done with you. I'm gonna go wash
High
up
five.
and, no, I don't high five, Doug. I'm gonna wash my hands. What?
Is it a win for the day?
No, I've been with this guy for
did
9
it.
hours.
We did it. Thanks, friend.
And now see, I'm gonna look bad because I didn't say friend or high five him. It's not my fault, Mom.
This 1970 Plymouth GTX 446 barrel 4-speed in factory FJ5 Limelight is now a complete rolling car and ready for final assembly. While you take in the stunning workmanship on this one of 350 made classic Mopar muscle car, you may be asking yourself, where in the world is Mark Warman? Well, I'll tell you exactly where Mark is. He spent the entire day torturing me. And I don't know how, but just following me around, texting me, bugging me with show ideas, or what he calls show ideas. Pitches for things that he wants to develop, but will never develop them because they're not real shows. You see, they're just really, 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 really long setups for really, really, really bad jokes. Most of which are just offensive things that we can't actually show on TV. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. Okay, Nick, let's do it from the top, okay? This 1970 Plymouth GTX.
Hey everybody, Will Scott, #1 painter here from Graveyard Cars. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go in, like it, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now I'm gonna get back to painting.